What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another LEGO Creator / Pirate review. Today we're taking a look at the Creator Pirate ship that's set 31109. It has 1,264 pieces, 4 minifigs, retails for $100 US, and it came out in 2020. Now we're going to take a look at its positives and its negatives. To my knowledge, this is the first Creator / Pirate set LEGO's ever made, so yeah, it should get interesting. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by taking a look at the box. This actually has some pretty great artwork. I love the fact that, it's in the ocean. It shows one guy walking the plank along with the shark, eager to eat him. And then it is a 3-in-1, so keep in mind, you can actually make these two awesome models. So you have what looks to be kind of like a skull island, and then we have probably a little pirate inn, which actually looks pretty awesome as well. The side builds are actually really good for this set, or the alternate builds, I should say. Flipping it around, it just continues to say 3-in-1 with the pirate ship, and then right here we have some of the features, and there's actually a lot, so you get a little bit better view of some of the alternate builds, which look fantastic. I'd love to build them at some point. We have the ship along with some of the features. Kind of shows off the pirate's cabin a little bit more, which we will get into when we actually take a look at the set. Flipping it around again, just literally shows off the LEGO Creator logo, and then on the top shows off those alternate builds along with the ship itself again. And on the bottom, nothing too crazy, literally just LEGO Creator. Anyways, that's the box. Let's now take a look at the set itself. And to start us off, we'll begin by briefly taking a look at the one smaller build that's included. It's this little shark, and I don't mind him. I think he's actually kind of cute. However, I almost would have preferred just a normal shark, but I do appreciate the creativity with this little dude. What's funny about him too is you can actually open his mouth and close it. All in all, decent looking little build. Let's now take a look at the meat of the set. And here we have the ship itself. So I'll give you guys a 360 view. It's actually quite sizable and extremely detailed considering it's this size and it has 1,260 pieces. I'm actually going to throw this in my pirate mock. If you guys are interested in checking that out, feel free. I'm going to do a little bit of mods to it. But all in all, as is, it actually looks pretty good. Let's now break it down area by area. And the first area we'll take a look at is the gun room. And I actually really appreciated this, the fact that they had kind of its own little location. For a ship this size to actually have kind of its own gun room, and I'd consider it the first level, is absolutely awesome. It only has 2 cannons. It could have used 4, a complaint I've heard again and again with pirate ships, but 2 is adequate. It just 4 would have been better. Could actually fit the other 2 right there. And let's just remove the pirate and show you guys one of the cannons. So here it is. It's actually a spring-loaded shooter as well. So if you want to shoot this one off, you literally just set the cannonball in, pull this back, bang. So very easy to fire. Now I gotta go find that. And you can actually clip them in there so they kind of like stay. You can see those 2x2 little plates with the stud in the middle. All in all, it just works really, really well. Very simple, and this is one of the few pirate ships I've actually ever seen that kind of implements those 2x2 pieces. Let's actually take a look at the front of the ship. Now, this is one of the negatives, one of the knocks. This is supposed to be a mermaid. It's not bad, but it could be better. I prefer the minifig mermaids, honestly, but it's not the end of the world. The other thing too is you can actually pull in and lower the anchor. So I thought that was kind of awesome. Now, just to let you guys know right off the bat, this ship does not float. And the reason why is, dun 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 dun, that's not floating. There's so many gaps and holes, it would just sink. This is probably one of the worst floating pirate ships, which isn't a bad thing. Most pirate ships don't float. Basically, I think only the rowboat would. Give you guys a couple more angles of the ship. Now, what is cool about this is you actually have a plank, so you can make a pirate or someone walk the plank, which I appreciated. It's awesome for playability. Now what we're gonna do actually is take a look at the cabin. And how you kind of gain access to the cabin is just by raising, which while we're here, let's show this off. Here we have where the wheel is located, basically the bridge of the ship. These brick-built flags, we're gonna get into that. I think it would have been better if it was an actual, flag that was not brick-built, but it's not the end of the world. I absolutely love these lanterns, and you also get the rudder in the back right here with some nice windows, which we'll show off while we're back here. But how you kind of access the cabin is literally this raises. Let's remove the bird, and here's the cabin. And it's kind of simple in there, but I think it gets the job done. As you can see, has a nice little area for the captain to sit, along with a little map. Let's actually just show off the map a little bit more, a little closer. I do believe we've got this map before, but there's a lot of detail on it. I love the skull and the little sailing ship. Then you can also see the little islands. Back that tells you north. It's just a great looking little piece, and I've always appreciated that about the pirate sets. They've always given us really good maps. The other thing you actually get in this set is some booty, because what would a pirate ship be without it? And it's pretty simple. It's just a couple rubies along with some gold studs. Now, I'm not a big fan of the gold studs. I do prefer the gold chrome pieces, but all in all, it's still decent. What I love about this set, however, and specifically the cabin, and I've mentioned it before, it's just all these windows. Like, this is, for a pirate ship, I wouldn't say it's the most, but it has one of the most amount of windows in a cabin, and I think that's great. It just adds a lot of nice detail to the set, and just thought I'd mention it. One thing that they could have done is maybe given us, the normal wheel that they have in most pirate ships. One of the things, though, I thought was really cool about this set is, if you notice, the level of the bridge is actually a little slanted. And that's actually realistic, because if you actually look at older pirate ships, like back in the day, the bridge a lot of times was slightly slanted, and they were able to implement that with this pirate ship. So I thought that was incredible. Very creative. I've never seen that in any other pirate ship that I've ever reviewed. Giving you guys a little bit more view of the sails. This is where this set loses some points with me, is just these brick-built sails. I won't say that they're bad. I actually, even though this is brick-built, you can tell that that's, 2 bones and a skeleton head. It's just not the best part of this set. It's where this set starts to get a little weak, but it's not terrible. What is nice about it, though, is it has some little areas for the pirates to kind of stand. You even have a little lookout area at the top. These flags could have definitely been pirate flags, like with pirate printing, but all in all, definitely a decent looking set. Let's now take a look at the minifigs. Here we have the first 2 figs along with the bird, which I believe is supposed to be a parrot. So you get a skeleton, a pirate, and a brick-built bird. I'm gonna say it right now, I would have preferred just a normal parrot, but creator likes to make animals out of bricks, so I can appreciate the creativity. Still, however, would have preferred just the normal parrot that we've got in, almost every pirate set. The skeleton and the pirate, though, are fantastic looking. Love him. I also love the torso on this pirate. And believe it or not, this is generally the governor face that they used actually on this pirate, so maybe he's gone rogue. Anyways, let's now take a look at the final 2 figs. And here we have the next two figs, and the captain obviously is my favorite. I love his little plume, his, the skull and crossbones on his hat, along with his eye patch. Looks like he's losing some teeth as well. His torso's great. All these belts along with the peg leg. All in all, this fig is just everything you'd want a LEGO captain, pirate captain to be. Then we also have a very nice looking little crew member. Flip them around, give you guys a little bit more view of them. Now the captain does not have back face printing. However, the crew member does. And let's actually just show that off to you guys. I love the fact that he's really scared right here. And then you have a normal face. And then flipping them around a little bit more. Take a look at the front of them again. These figs are great. Again, I love the captain. Definitely my favorite fig. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, this medium-sized pirate ship is actually, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it has some nice features. The fact that it has the 3 different models is also fantastic if you want to take it apart and make either the inn or the Skull Island. The pirate ship itself is actually quite well done. I love the fact that it has 3 levels again, sort of 3 levels. Like you have the mid-level, the lower level where the gun room is, and you also have the captain's quarters. If you want to include where you steer the ship, I guess it's 4 levels, but really it's 3. And all in all, I think that this is definitely decent. I'm not a big fan of the brick-built sails, although they're not nearly as bad as I thought they'd be. This would be a great set to kind of mod and put cloth sails. Let me know if that's actually a video you'd be interested in, where I kind of mod this and show you guys how to do it and what it looks like once you mod it. All in all though, I definitely think that this is decent. Some people feel it's overpriced, but keep in mind, you're getting over 1,200 pieces for 100 US. The price per piece is good, and it actually is quite sizable. I actually really like this size because it's not like ridiculously big, but it's not ridiculously small either. It's just a good all in all pirate ship. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this one, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. I just think for the price, it is good. My main complaint, again, is just those sails. I mean, there's little things like the mermaid being brick built, not really my thing, but mainly the sails. I wish they were cloth, but even the fact that they aren't cloth, I still definitely think this is worth the buy. And if you guys can get a deal on it, definitely go buy it. But yeah, that's all I got for today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future LEGO Creator or Pirate reviews. I absolutely love both those themes, and this is a perfect example why. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.